Welcome, fellow entrepreneurs. Today, we're not just recommending books, but we're handing you the keys to unlock doors of wisdom. Whether you're a passionate business tycoon or just sketching the blueprint to your startup dreams, prepare to dive into a collection that doesn't just instruct, but inspires, doesn't just educate, but elevates. From entrepreneurial classics that have withstood the test of time to hidden gems just waiting to be discovered. We've curated a list that taps into the universal language of success. We're not just talking about financial gains here, we're really delving into the entrepreneurial mindset, the strategic brilliance, and the sheer audacity to dream big. The first book is Mastery by Robert Greene. This book really explores the art of achieving mastery in any field. Obtain the highest level of achievement through dedication, hard work, and a deep understanding of their chosen field. And he examines certain historical figures that have made a dent in history, such as Charles Darwin and Leonardo da Vinci, just to name a few, to uncover what really made them so widely admirable and memorable. It argues against following conventional ideas and really trying to put your own touch or unique perspective on what you want to achieve. The book details every step along the way, from figuring out what you're meant to do, he calls this your life task, to learning the skills necessary to become competent. He talks about apprenticeship, deep observation, skill development, and the impact of leading with a sense of purpose. This book encourages readers to really develop a strong mindset that allows for them to strive for high achievement. Number 2, The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss. The 4-Hour Workweek by motivational speaker, entrepreneur, and life coach Tim Ferriss explains how anyone can live the retired millionaire lifestyle by building their own business, automating it, and collecting this income. Ferriss's advice in this book is really to create a strong sense of passive income that can allow you to really quit your 9 to 5. This book discusses automation, outsourcing, and time management, and really how you can make decisions that can really lead to financial independence. The 4-Hour Workweek promotes a mindset shift towards maximizing efficiency, enjoying life in the present, in pursuing a more liberated and fulfilling lifestyle rather than just adhering to more conventional ideas of kind of working up until just retirement. We often get fixated on the idea of trying to create like the next billion-dollar business idea or create something that will change the world. But Tim Ferriss allows for more practical advice on how to get yourself started and create some passive income, and then you'll have the freedom of on your time to choose if you want to scale further or launch something even more grandiose, or to really live a leisurely and comfortable life as an entrepreneur that isn't so stressful and burdensome. Number 3, Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone is a well-known entrepreneur and social media personality. His book, Sell or Be Sold, gives a motivational and instructional guide that underscores the universal nature of selling. And in this book, he uses his experience surrounding the idea of selling to allow people to really strive to become better salespeople. Because in order to be a good business person, you really have to understand how to sell. And this book discusses concepts of handling rejection, building trust and credibility, and understanding the buyer's perspective. This book gives people really practical advice on how to develop mindset and skill sets that allow for success in sales. And it's a book that I definitely recommend you check out. Number 4, Start with Why by Simon Sinek. Simon Sinek is a British American author, motivational speaker, and organization consultant. And his book, Start with Why, emphasizes the why that people should address when communicating or conveying a business idea. And he argues that great leaders and organizations are those that are able to clearly articulate their purpose and values. And in this book, he really discusses the golden circle, which consists of 3 parts: what, how, and why. According to Sinek, most organizations start with the what and then move on to the how and then the why. But the most successful companies actually start with the why first. Apple is a great example of this. They do a great job conveying their message about what makes them different, what makes them unique, what makes them innovative. And they do this in a way that tells a story and communicates their values. And this book really discusses the significance of this and the impact that it can make on your business. So it teaches how you can become better at communicating, leading, and acquiring more loyal customers. Number 5, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. The Psychology of Money really allows people to gain a better understanding of how behavior can influence their financial decisions. So this book by finance expert Morgan Housel presents that the key to really obtaining healthy finances is by understanding human behavior. This book teaches people how to have a good relationship with money and practice good investing habits and personal finance habits. Morgan Housel simply delves deep into the behavior and emotional factors that influence financial decisions, often emphasizing that successful money management is more about really mastering the mind than it is anything else. And the book does a great job discussing adaptability, risk, and developing good saving strategies. It provides insight on the human side of finance, and it really could make you become more self-aware about your financial decision making and how you can improve. It really helped me. Number 6, Your Next 5 Moves by Patrick Bet-David. This book really discusses some interesting concepts regarding entrepreneurial strategy and prowess. What do master chess players and business people have in common? What you may think, they both think many, many steps ahead. In the book, Your Next 5 Moves, this book really discusses how entrepreneurs can really think more strategically and develop skill sets that give them an edge against their competitors. So this book blends this kind of strategical thinking with practical advice to help guide entrepreneurs. And it introduces the concept of anticipating consequences, leveraging resources and opportunities, being open to change, managing risks, and developing a growth mindset. Your Next 5 Moves really allows readers to be more deliberate and thoughtful when undertaking and undergoing business. And it allows for self-awareness, and it allows entrepreneurs to navigate complexity and difficulties and make good choices along the way. Number 7, 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. 0 to 1 is a book by entrepreneur and venture capitalist Peter Thiel that explores the principles of kind of innovation and entrepreneurship and Teal provides his insight on how to build transformative businesses. Now, Teal has a resume that is extremely impressive. He's a founder and CEO of PayPal and was the very first outside investor in Facebook. He provided early funding in companies like LinkedIn and Yelp, funding like for SpaceX and Airbnb. So he has accomplished a lot. And this book really gives you an inside look on his insights in philosophy for how to make your startup a success. And Teal talks about monopolizing tech and innovation, contrarian thinking, networking, scaling, and building a cohesive team. All things that entrepreneurs can benefit from. 0 to 1 challenges conventional thinking and provides a framework for creating truly innovative and successful businesses. Number 8, Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. This book allows people to really understand the art of storytelling to become better marketers. It explains how to create effective messaging and to cultivate a really authentic story to engage an audience. Miller argues that humans are naturally drawn to stories, and he talks about how you can really put the customer first by developing concise and very engaging messaging to really draw people in. He gives people advice on how to identify the customer's needs and provide viable solutions. Building a story brand is almost like an instructional guide to help business owners when really sharing their brand and identity to the world. Number 9, Rework by Jason Fried and David Heinemeier Hansen. Rework is a book that really challenges the conventional ideas of businesses and really gives entrepreneurs advice on how they can take their business to the next level by really adding value, developing a more loyal customer base. It discusses the importance of really starting small, concentrating on the essentials, delivering value, embracing constraints, and really staying lean and flexible. And this book offers a fresh perspective on how to build and run successful companies that are really innovative. And he really emphasizes the ideas of simplicity, adaptability, and really focusing on the customer first. Good to Great by Jim Collins. Good to Great really explores the factors that contribute to a company's transformation from mediocrity to a company that has heightened success. The book is based on a comprehensive research study which identified public companies that had really enduring success and contrasted them from companies that have really declined or are very lackluster in comparison. Collins really discusses the importance of leadership, identifying good hires, cultivating discipline, and using technology as an accelerator. Good to Great provides really valuable insights into the characteristics that distinguish companies and allow them to achieve more long-term greatness. And it allows people to really become more disciplined in action, thought, and their approach in business. It emphasizes the importance of good leadership and having a clear and strategic focus. Number 11, Essentialism by Greg McKeown. Essentialism is a book that really promotes the idea of simplifying and focusing on what truly matters. It encourages the importance of making deliberate choices about where to focus your time and energy, something that all entrepreneurs need to consider. It discusses the benefits of really time boxing, saying no, playing to your strengths, and making sacrifices. Essentialism is your guide to dialing in on how to save time and be more efficient when running your business, and it can give you tips and strategies to help you do so. Number 12, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book, it really allows people to gain knowledge on how to be more financially literate. It gives people strategies to understanding how to manage and understand assets versus liabilities, how to create passive income and its benefits, the importance of investing early, and it offers good strategies for wealth building. The premise of this book is of Robert Kiyosaki's two fathers. His first was a Stanford educated man who really followed a more traditional career approach, but he didn't understand certain strategies of investing and passive income, and this hindered him over time. The second dad was a high school dropout who built a business empire employing thousands. This book discusses really the importance of having financial literacy. So the contrast here was one of the dads was highly educated academically, but he lacked that financial education. So this book really emphasizes the importance of having good financial literacy, and how this can allow you to make good decisions. So to all the entrepreneurs and the dreamers and visionaries who really refuse to be bound by limits, as our discussion here comes to a close, we hope that your journey as an entrepreneur has just begun. Remember that any good entrepreneur is not just defined by his success stories, but is really shaped by the adversity and obstacles that he has overcame to get there. So we hope that with this new knowledge and these new book recommendations that you can start your journey with kind of the right information as you blaze your path. And we hope that you dare greatly and really strive for success. Hope you enjoyed this video.